Hi guys, this is Donna with Love Rocks, and we're back this week with some fish. One of the comments that I had in one of my posts asking for some ideas about things to paint was some sea life, so I threw out some fish. We're going to do these, and I also threw out a bonus rock for Memorial Day, Memorial Weekend. So before we get started, I guess you've probably noticed I haven't put a new video out for almost 2 weeks now. And I had told you in one of our last videos that there was changes coming in the future for us. And one of those changes is we're putting our house in Texas for sale. So we have been very, very busy trying to get that done and packing and trying to get things ready to move. So I apologize that it's been 2 weeks without a video, but here we go. I'll try to keep up with this while we're moving in the next month and a half. This is a single sketch idea that I was able to alter. And the reason I did 3 fish is I wanted you to see that I took the same structure and I was able to turn it into 3 different fish. A lot of people who are new to sketching or are always saying that they don't know how to sketch, I'm telling you, this has got to be one of the easiest structures that you can sketch out there. It's basically a circle and then a triangle behind the circle. With that structure, you can add to and take away anything. And that's what I wanted to be able to show in this video was I took one structure and made 3 different fish out of it. Sky is the limit, honestly. You can go bigger head, little body, bigger body, little head. You can do an oblong head instead of a round head. You can change the fins. On one fish, I put regular fins. Actually, on 2 fish, I put regular fins. On the 3rd fish, which is the big one with the big head, I changed those fins. And I did a little whirly bird thing on top of her head and put some eyelashes on her and, made her real female type fish. And so you can do anything with these as long as you have that basic structure and in your head you can picture something simple. Then you won't get so overwhelmed thinking that you can't draw certain things. These drawings, if you can break them down into recognizable shapes, are very, very easy to do. So you start with a circle for the head, triangle for the body, right? And then you are putting in fins. The front fin on the side, that's a triangle. The little back one, another triangle. The one underneath, that winds up being kind of like a square coming out from underneath. And then the back fin, make that anything you want. You can make it a big fin, a little fin, a swirly fin, one that goes up and makes a big, like fancy curly Q, whatever you want. On the top fin, on the top of the body, you can make that a fin that goes back, which is a triangle, or you can make something kind of fun like I did with the fin that goes forward and kind of look like some hair. You can do anything, but if you think in your head in basic shapes such as triangles, circles, squares, and anything like that, it's very easy to throw those together. And then as you're painting, you start softening those lines, making those areas what they should be, making them look like they should look. And so that's what I want to get across in this video. It is very simple. I get that. And it is a cartoon. I get that. And I hope you're not disappointed. My purpose behind doing this particular video was to show you that you can take basic shapes and you can make so many things out of it. And this just happens to be fish. And these are great for doing hiding rocks. These are great giveaway rocks. These are great for putting around a pool or in a garden, anything like that. You can do them bright colors. You can do them glow in the dark colors. You can do tons of things with these. So I wanted to give you the opportunity to see how many different things that you can do with some basic some basic shapes. Now, with this, you can still shade. If you notice, as we're painting, up on that top fin, I put a highlight on top of that fin and keep it dark towards the bottom. You'll also notice I do it around the face. Where you go from the lip all the way back, I start real light and then I go back. Now, that shading has more to do with the color of the fish than it does like the highlights and the shadows and stuff like that. But you will notice that on all my fish, at the very bottom, like their belly, it is darker than the rest of them. So you can still do the shading. You can still do highlighting. You can still add those pieces in there. And I will tell you, I did these very quickly, so they may not be the masterpiece that you're looking at or looking for coming from me, but I wanted you to get the concept. And I also wanted anybody that's new to this or afraid of sketching to see how easy it is to throw something together. Very simple. Now, with this, colors. On this one, I used white, and then I used 2 variations of pink, which I show in there. And then I mixed up and I mixed down. So what that means is I wound up having, I think, 4 colors. So I went white, and then I did the baby pink, and then I took the baby pink and the hot pink that I had, mixed those together and came up with a medium hot pink, and then I kept the regular hot pink that I show you there as my 4th color. That way I could do the scales and the fins, all different colors. And that was my purpose for that. If you have those colors, say you have 3 or 4 colors in a certain color, such as purple, blue, turquoise, you can do it in aqua, you can do it in any color scheme you want. You could do yellows, different oranges. Then that's what you use. If you don't have all the stages, just mix them. That's all you have to do. If you need something, if say you have 2 purples and that's all you have. If you have white, you can have 4 colors, because you have white, then you mix your white and your lighter purple together, then you have your light purple, and then you take your dark purple and your light purple and mix them together. That gives you another color, and then your dark purple. So I'm telling you, it's very simple. You don't have to have a ton of paints to do this, and you can have a lot of variation in the color scheme that you're using. And I hope as you're going through this, you see that. It's very simple. You know that I'm not a big proponent of using black, but my darkest pink, which is what I would normally line with, I didn't have anything darker, and I didn't have anything that looked good when I tried mixing something darker to do the outline of the fish. So I went ahead and used black on this. You can do either one. You can either do a black to outline everything on it, or you can go in and you can take a color darker than anything else that you used on the painting, and that's what you can outline with and give you that definition. Especially when you're using a white rock, I like to have that edging put on there. So anyways, this is for fun. I really hope that if you're out there and you haven't tried some of the harder rocks that I've put out there, I hope you understand this is for you. This is why I'm doing these. And this is why I have slowed down on some of the harder rocks, because I have so many people asking for things that they can feel comfortable doing. And I really want you guys to feel comfortable doing these. I would love to have some feedback on other things that you have tried, or other things that you have put together for fish. And of course, I've never actually done one that looks like a live fish, but I am talking about cartoon type fish. The The other thing that you can change is the eyes. Those are really easy to change when you're doing cartoon type characters. So these eyes are kind of round with a small pupil. You can do big like elongated egg-shaped type eyes. That would make them look more like almost a sad look. And then you can do tiny little pupils with that, or you can do big pupils with a little tiny eye. A lot of times that makes them look scared. So you could do something like that. You could put teeth in their mouth. You'll notice when you get to the end of this, you'll see the pictures of all 3 fish that I did. And you'll notice that one of them I put lipstick on and lips. So you can change those characteristics easily. And when you change those characteristics, it changes the entire look of the fish. You don't have to make very many changes in order to have, hundreds of different kinds of fish, and you can put them all in a rock garden if you're doing it in a theme, or if you're doing a birthday party, or if you're doing something that you want all fish in, but you're trying to make them all look different. Change out the colors, change out the fins. You can change the eyes, you can change the mouth, and you can change the sizes of the head. And all those combinations are going to give you hundreds of different fish in different variations. You'll never have 2 that are the same. Now, what I didn't add to this, and maybe I will, is you can put bubbles around the fish. You can put bubbles like coming up above it. You can put seaweed. You can put a little bit of sand down at the bottom and put some seaweed coming up. You can put blue water in the background before you start your fish and give it some depth. If you do the blue background, you could actually do like light coming through that water down towards that fish. There's a lot of fun things that you could do to dress it up. The thing I wanted to do here was make sure that you saw that you could do so many things with one simple sketch. And you could make so many different things out of it. So I did do another bonus in this one, and at the end you'll find it. It's for memorial, so those rocks will be there. And somebody had asked in the comments again, when I had asked on my Facebook page things that they wanted to see, and that was one of them, was they wanted to see some different bugs. So I did a few bugs. I didn't do a bunch of them, but I did do a few. Maybe on the next video I can add some different bugs. This time I did mostly just like ladybug type bugs, and I did it in a patriotic way, with the red, white, and blue. Maybe the next one I'll do, I don't know. I've done little earthworms, and I've done little crickets. I've done snails. I could do some other things. So we'll see what I come up with, and we'll get those out. I'm thinking, because we are in the middle of moving, and I am literally having to haul my paints and all my art equipment between 2 houses, which, by the way, happen to be in 2 different states. Since I'm hauling them back and forth, I'm probably going to keep most of my videos and my art very, very simple through the month of May and the first part of June. After that, I'll get back into some more intricate work that you can watch or even try. But it's very difficult right now with everything I own is in either a box or a storage unit or a trailer. So I'm having trouble finding things. And on top of that, I'm working full time now. So it has been a little bit difficult, but bear with me. Let's do some really easy stuff that people can grab and do and use for the summertime. And then after that, we'll get back into some little more difficult, little more intricate, detailed work. I would like to do some fun things. I'm not a big dotter. I don't do a lot of dotting, but I have found some flowers that I liked. I found some summer, like the sandals with the dotting, and then you put the different designs on it. I've found some of those that I like. I found just some fun summer stuff that you can do for themed parties. You can do it for giveaways. You can do it for just about anything, or just plain to go take on your vacation and drop and leave. I was thinking, because May is, well, it always has been, I'm not sure if it's changed, has been the month that everybody gets married. That's a big wedding. Spring and first part of summer. June is a big wedding time. I was thinking about doing some wedding ones. Let me know what you think about that. If I get enough people saying that that's something they'd like to look at, maybe I'll do 2 or 3 different types of wedding themed rocks. I do have a wedding to go to in September for my niece, so that might be a fun one to do. And then I can take those with me, maybe to throw on her tables or something, depending on what she wants. Anything like that's easy, and you just want to watch somebody do it before you do it, just to get some ideas. Just put that in the comments so that I'm giving you stuff that you guys want to see. And then with the rocks that I did, the Memorial Day rocks, they're super simple. Threw them together. They're just some little bugs. But I will tell you, I have started playing with writing. Now, right now, I'm writing with a brush. Let me tell you how difficult that is. It is so difficult to get a calligraphy look from a line brush. I am trying it, but it's not going very well. So I have ordered some pens, some paint pens, in various sizes. I will tell you the pens that I have ordered prior to this have not been successful. So I've been watching several videos just trying to find out what are the best pens to use. And once I get those in and try them, if I like them, I will make sure and bring them to the video, and we'll do some writing. And I'll teach you the writing, and I'll teach you what pens I used and why I liked them and why I didn't like certain ones. So that'll definitely be something that we'll see towards the midsummer, late summer. So here we go. Basically, these rocks were pretty dark color, and I think I told you this with the last one. When you have a dark rock, especially with red and blue, you're going to wind up with some crazy colors if you don't paint that rock white first. So basically, I painted the whole rock white, and then I put my blue and black and red stripes on it. I put dots for the stars. You are welcome to put stars. Somebody that's on my Facebook page, and please, I really encourage you to be on our Facebook page. People who follow the videos and the tutorials, and then they paint it, they get on there and they post it. It is amazing how much fun it is to see how well people are doing. I mean, they're just doing great. And a lot of people will say, I didn't think I could do this. And then I was like, oh, that looks simple. They just follow the tutorial, and they come out great. So please, if you're not already on our Facebook page, I really encourage you to get on our Facebook page. But anyways, on our Facebook page, somebody from the last video actually put in stars. They looked amazing. They really did. So if you want to put in stars, you can, or you can stick with the little dots. It doesn't matter either way. And then, of course, you're going to put in the stripes and try to keep those as straight as possible. I did put eyelashes on my bugs, on their eyes. And you'll see I'm going to change out from this flat rock to another one. Here's the reason why. This one was wet. I was trying to get this video done, and I already had another rock started that had the blue, had the black, had the white on it, and it was dry. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to change over to this other rock because it's dry. You're going to do exactly the same thing to both rocks. So that's why I changed over here in just a second on this video. Basically because I didn't have time to let this one dry and then video it some more. So hopefully you'll understand when we get to that point. So you put in the blue, put in the little black face. It's just another little round area right there. And then you're going to put 2 dotted eyes fairly close together in white, and you're going to put that on the black face. Move that one out of the way. Boom, there's the dry one. And this is how you get things done. You have 5 or 6 of them waiting. So you get those eyes in there, get them nice and dry. Oh, and that's the thing. Before you put that pupil in there, make sure that the whites of the eyes are dry. You will have a mess if you don't. And then once you get both of them dry, you're going to go back with your line brush and you're just going to put very soft little tiny wisps of eyelashes on there. I hope you're enjoying this. I hope that you're trying these actually. And man, the weather has just really been beautiful the last few days. So I've had a couple of days off, and I've been able to do some painting. I've been able to do some moving. So it's been tough being inside doing stuff when the weather is so nice over here where we bought the new house. So I'm hoping you guys are getting to enjoy it. And with the big holiday weekend coming up, please, I hope that you get to share some of your creations, hiding them, putting them out for people to find. I've talked to several people. I had a lady contact me that was doing some for she was going to a veterans memorial service, and she was going to have hers there. I had someone else say that she was, over that holiday weekend, she's going to be at a craft show, and so she was going to put some of these out. So gosh, share that stuff with us. We would love to hear about that. I love hearing about what other people are doing. I have a Facebook page. It's under Love Rocks, and I also have an Instagram. And both of those are listed in the description. So please, if you want to be on one of our social medias to see some other stuff, go to one of those and make sure that you get on that and check us out. Facebook, I mostly have all the drawings on my Facebook, talking about, what we're drawing for and seeing what other people are doing. My Instagram is a lot of our hiding videos. So, okay, guys, there it is. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that you have a beautiful, beautiful week and a safe Memorial weekend. And I will try to get one more video out before that Memorial weekend. I've got about a week, I guess. And I'll try to get one more video out before the holiday. And I just hope that you share all of your projects. Share them, get them out there. I love the saying, hide a rock, find a smile. Because honestly, that's what we're doing when we put our rocks out there. Stay safe. Bye now.